what's going on for missions here? So we got the Saboteur of Paradise. We got to infiltrate the Vox relay station. This has been our main goal for a little while. Seek assistance. All right, but in exchange for your existence. Milver Street directed you to Vigilant Hogarth for means to infiltrate the Vox relay station. So we're probably going to be doing that today. We do have some lock boxes on our... we've got like multiple keys and multiple lock boxes to open on the ship. I low-key think we should probably go back and do that really quick. Those fellow subversives were captured after infiltrating a Vox relay station. I'm guessing that's going to be at the Vox station. Yeah, well, it's right here just outside it. This is the Vox relay. And it does look like we have a couple ways to go. We got a bridge over here on the left. We got this clear bridge in the center. I suspect this one's going to be heavily guarded. It's a pretty wide bridge. We do still have a few places we haven't looked at on the map. I'm kind of interested in checking some of those things out. We got this little place right here on the coast. And then this one right here. We might let's take a quick gander. Let's take a look at these places and see what's up. I can get rid of this one, right? Yeah, let's see what we find out there.
These incessant jingles over the loudspeakers.
No signs of corrosion.
Going the right way, right? Yeah.
Exhaust manifold still warmed. Come on, baby.
Oh, it's right there.
You don't tell me what's wrong.
Maybe like a little fishing hut or something. I don't know. We'll find out. He doesn't like going up ladders. Oh, look, a grenade and a mag pick and a Praetorian wing. Okay. Don't know what the birds needed with the mag, but... Whoa. Janitor mag.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
Surely this experiment will one day yield hopeful.
Music box, some necklaces. Nice. Got another copy of Science Adventures Quarterly. We need one more for that side quest. Fishman Kinsley.
Hello. You must be a new, co-worker. No, my mistake. You're obviously just passing through. If your travels take you further south, please be mindful of the Krabbles. I hear their numbers are becoming unmanageable. It would probably be best to avoid them.
Okay. She seemed a little, I don't know, out of it. You don't need any of this stuff, right? Fisherman Ludwig.
Here to do some fishing?
No. Just taking the stuff you fished up, I guess. Okay, that was weird. Do you want to go along the coast? We still got this place right up here. Let's go along the coast. We'll see if we find anything down here. I mean, if we even can. It's getting a little rocky really quick. Remnants of our raft, it looks like. I don't think I'm going this way. We can't swim in this game, at least not so far. So that's death. Okay, well, up the hill we go. Out here, I guess. Oh, I know, we're going over here. Oh, what's this? Just a little spot with nothing going on, although there's this cable going away from it. Where is it? Right here. I think that's a coincidence. Oh, it ends right there. Oh, maybe it is. Arbiter training facility.
Carr mentioned this place once. Trained up arbiters to kill without remorse. Hate to think what that education entailed.
You hear that? Sounds like a dragoon tromping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
A dragoon. So we got turrets. Got a couple security turrets. Bad knees. New flaw. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. 50% crouch speed, but crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. Man, I wish it was more than 50% crouch speed. I mean, that's not terrible, but it almost feels like it should be double the speed. I don't think I'm gonna be taking this flaw.
Law damn turrets won't make it easy for us.
I wonder if it'd be easier just to start firing. Where's my machine gun? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Where in the crap did he come from? Should I go for it? I'm gonna go for it.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Combat! Over here! Free hole in the head!
There we go. He's down. Oh, we got two dragons. Oh, crap.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude. He thumped me way harder than I thought he was going to do. I want to use a trauma kit here. I should have healed. I could have done that. No, we're gonna do this.
Always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an arbiter.
Law damn turrets won't make it easy for us.
Security level. Mr. Waster, on your command.
I just realized I didn't.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Dang, dude, how did I get knocked down so fast?
Practicing some battlefield medicine. Lay low, Commander. Medics order.
Still tired. You hit the ball out of a freighter.
Jeez, I feel like they're doing more damage this time. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that grenade like that. Oh, shoot! Oh, dang, okay. maybe these guys are a little bit tougher than I can deal with. Oh, so companions have to be up to use the trauma kit on me. Okay, didn't know that. Third time's a charm? Or should I come back to this, you guys think?
Always been curious about the kind of training that...
Oh, didn't I already reject this? Okay, no,
Hear that?
now I've rejected it.
Sounds like a dragoon tromping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance. Ain't just the dragoon to worry about. Those turrets will also put the hurt on us if we get too close.
Man, that turret spotted me quick. And I don't know. I also don't. Am I gonna take a hit to my protectorate? Like, this is a protectorate place, right? Just curious if they're gonna get especially mad at me if I raid it.
Security level. Ready to waste on your command.
Oh, didn't have this one reloaded, dang it. The dragoons are the biggest concerns right now. There we go, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Let me end this fight on my feet.
Well, you're not out yet.
Back in business.
Oh god. Grenade! Dude, you're pushing me around, Inez. What are you doing?
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Oh, this actually opens?
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Where to go?
Can you crouch?
Liquidate him.
I need like a rifle or something.
Sustain the spectrum.
Arbiter Nebs, who the crap is this? He's named. I think we got him. had to play it a little smart. A little smarter. Oh, good. You guys made it up here. Good job. I wasn't expecting to see a named person here. I wonder what, like, story I just capped off. Because they are dead now. You gained upgrade bandolier. Something else. The named person. Arbiter Nebs. Ooh, we got Arbiter armor. Alright, anything else? You guys don't drop anything? Anything? No? Field. Note to self, remember, Nebs, you're not an arbiter. What? An arbiter is a one-person army, a battleship in the form of a man. The living law of the Protectorate. But you're just doing your best. Remain modest, remain steadfast, and the Protectorate will reward your dedication at the appointed time, not a moment sooner. Remember, Nebs, this is not your helmet, this is your mask. What? Well, it's my helmet now. Presiding Arbiter, none. That's interesting. Ranking our practice target replacement technician Neb. So he wasn't an arbiter, he was a replacement technician. Message to new recruits. Welcome, future arbiter. You represent the judge, jury, and executioner of Protectorate law. Your training began the moment you were born under the Sovereign's banner. Your training continues here. The Protectorate relies on an arbiter's lawful impulses and an unblemished record of loyalty to carry out our sacred traditions with pride. An arbiter can do no wrong because their actions define righteousness. An arbiter is both part of the Protectorate and the Protectorate embodied. Within themselves, they carry the totality of law and order and discipline. Loyalty is absolute. Even if an arbiter suspects they have betrayed the Protectorate, they are mistaken. Interesting. This concludes the first of many automated training sessions. Meditate on this lesson and remember the words of the Arbiter Vigil Motan. An arbiter is an armored unit of measurement, the rod by which loyalty is judged. Personal correspondence. Alone. The arbiters were called off to war. Only new recruits remain. New recruits and myself. I may not be an arbiter, but why should that stop me from educating them like one? If I make them arbiters, what does that make me? I'll show them what it takes. What would Arbiter Tristan do? They say the Supreme Arbiter has fallen. We feel more isolated than ever. My training has helped, I believe. Every lesson gives the recruits hope, something to work towards. What would the great Arbiter Tristan do if our roles were reversed? Would he continue this charade of training? I suppose it's only a charade if it fails. I like to imagine myself as Tristan's pupil, the protege to the protege of the Supreme Arbiter. After all, every teacher needs a teacher. Promotions. I've been observing the recruits, and their collective conduct has been so superb, I will likely request they all be promoted once command accepts me as an arbiter, which will no doubt happen any day. I am pleased, nay, proud, that my training practices have been so effective. Got correspondence. The present debacle. To the trainees of Arbiter Training Facility, the invaders' grim path has forced our hand. Your Arbiter instructors have been redeployed to protect the sovereign lands. Stand by and guard the outpost. The facility's entrenched position should make this task rudimentary. Even with your reduced experience, Consider your training indefinitely postponed. Further orders shall arrive later. Keep the sovereign in your heart. Subject new foes to the trainings of Arbiter training facility. As if out of our worst nightmares, corporatist enemies from beyond Arcadia descend to our peaceful planet. They shall not prevail, and we shall defeat them together. Okay. Well, it was a bit of a challenge, but we got it. Got everything in here.
Yeah.
So we got some armor. So we're currently wearing heavy armor. Was it an Arbiter armor? Yeah, here it is. Arbiter armor, heavy. So damage resistance 10. I mean, basically these are the exact same thing. 50% chance to ignore attacks while below 50 health. Oh, 20%? Oh, they're both 20. So it's kind of whichever one I think looks better. This looks pretty cool, gotta say. I don't know if wearing Protectorate armor is gonna be a good call though. So I assume they'll treat me, or people who see me will think I'm a Protectorate. And armor does look really cool. Sniper cloak. Whoa, that looks really cool. Dang, I almost want to go sniper. Honestly, this is still like the best piece of gear I have right here. The one where my leg doesn't show up for some reason. Officer's helmet, 15% magazine size. Do you like that? I like the wording on this. Minister of Milver Street's pride and joy. Take his confidence like you took his hat. We did take his hat. It was funny. Once I saw that as a possibility, I freaking focused on it. And yeah, plus 5% crit chance and 40% crit damage. That's huge. How is this woolly beanie gonna have the same benefits as that? Whatever, we're gonna stick with it for now. Anywhere else? We never pushed this place because they were pretty difficult at the time. I think I might give it another shot now. I think we can probably handle them.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North here is North Bend and Chapel.
Okay, yeah, this place right over here, right? Oh, well, they don't have skulls by their names anymore, so I'm probably leveled up enough I can do this. I don't want to deal.
We're following the rules ever get anybody.
If I could do some stealthing, I would not be upset about it.
are just a guide for what not to get caught doing. And no, this is just sloppy.
Oh, too strong for a sneak attack. Okay, in that case, let's prepare for fight. Prepare to fight. Actually, maybe I should bring a rifle out.
Damn irritating.
Did I really miss 3 times?
I'm the one you need to worry about. Bad couple.
Uh-oh. Use the building, line of sight them. Die, you're like right there. Oh, he exploded. Oh, damn, put him down. Oh, that was close. Freaking grenades. Are both my guys down? Where are they? Am I really out of bullets for that? I was not expecting to run out of bullets for my pistol. That is not good. I didn't know I was even low, let alone out. Oh my god, I can't hit him. Who's spotting us over here?
It's a brawl. Lay low, Commander. Medics order.
Alright. Let's hope they have some freaking pistol rounds, dude.
Looking low on ammo here, Commander. I could help you whip something up.
Telescoping stab. Wait, can I pick that up? Oh, it's just someone's head I'm looting. No big deal. Oh, there's one over here I missed. Did not give me enough ammo though. So compact rounds. Let me talk to you, buddy.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn.
Has he changed much?
Yes and no. There's a shadow over him wasn't there before. A meanness. It's difficult to describe. Even tougher to be on the receiving end. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed.
Maybe. Why do you say that?
Let's just say my ambitions were bigger than my talents after I recovered from Horizon Point. Still believed I could change the world back then. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed?
Well, what I really needed was to do some field
Sure.
tinkering.
Always happy to tool around for a bit.
But yeah, I was totally
What did you
talking
have
to
in
you to catch up on that stuff. Consumables, compact rounds. Oh man, those are expensive. Holy crap. Start putting his bio shooter gun or whatever it is to work. We're gonna go in there in a sec. Let's check out here really quick. Make sure there aren't any other baddies that are gonna just suddenly attack us out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Assistant to the product envisioner. Welcome, authorized anti-choice employees. Memo to staff. Memo to staff. Ah, your humble product envisioner. Is that the guy who was just dead on the ground? I think so. I want to thank every single one among you today. When we first arrived at this facility, it was literally a barn in here. We'd seized from the Protectorate a modest-use agricultural landholding, a run-down old farmhouse, and a barn. A few harvesters, a seed silo that leaked when it rained. Whoever thought such a meager farmstead could be transformed virtually overnight into the most innovative research center in the entire island. Let me tell you, I did, because I believed in you. You did, because of your deep trust in our shared vision. And that's how together we make audacious advances. Lab notes. So this next batch of samples could be interesting. They were taken from a nearby spire with a distinct red color. This color comes from a species of red plant indigenous to that area. It releases many of these red spores which color the surrounding landscape. There's nothing like it on Paradise Island. I have them laid out for our initial examinations, which I'll commence after launch. In the meantime, I'm submitting all the raw data from our analysis so far to memorialize it per standard practice. I must say, what I've seen so far is both curious and rather intriguing. Confidential memo to all local managers. As you are all aware, our important work here at the lab is being hindered by a handful of incompetent, quarrelsome, wholly irredeemable personnel who've become a liability on our quarterly reports. Normally, I would transfer such resource-draining employees to the frontline combat, yet that is not an option with the hostilities at a standstill. Rather than further demote these sluggards and sycophants and even less two even less industrious positions, I appeal to their base natures by inviting each to participate in a, quote, promotion acceleration program, ostensibly a series of outdoor skill-building exercises located at spires around the island, with the promise of molding these select staff members into VP material. In reality, PAP's 5 hazardous wilderness exercises leverage participant inaptitude to achieve maximum mortality. Oh, is that like the, like we found that obstacle course with like a ramp going through it, a couple different elevated ramps that were surrounded by mines. I wonder if this is related to one of those. I'm confident PAP will offload our most irksome personnel. As an insurance policy, the final activity is set on the northern tip of the northern island, an area infested with corporate Raptidon assets turned feral. Your cooperation in concealing this ruse is much appreciated and also mandatory. Jeez. I'm gonna download that data, I guess. Pretty messed up. These guys suck, but I can't send them to the front lines because war's at a standstill, so I'm gonna send them off to these training areas, quote unquote, that have a high likelihood of killing them. Some scrap metal, some distraction grenades. Wait, is that? Nope, can't loot that. More killed farmhands. More killed farmhands. A workbench.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
Well, clearly it was taken over by force. And I think we just killed the people who did it. Oh, someone's still alive. What if he's in there, he saw the door open with 3 random strangers, and then they closed the door on him? He'd be like, what the fuck? Internal correspondence. Mind your backside. Look, there's new here and desire. Look, you're new here and desire to prove yourself. I understand the impulse. I'm simply saying don't be so quick to seek Ormsby's attention. Bright new hopefuls in this facility have a habit of receiving dangerous assignments or drawing undue blame. Avoid attracting conspicuous notice. Wear a disguise if possible. Anyhow, I analyzed the data from the field team at the Red Spire. It seems like the reason for the Raptidon's aggressiveness up there has to do with what they've been consuming, specifically a unique reaction between the red spores combined with their preservative-rich diet. Not sure if that stems from the Raptidon chow that we use to feed them or devouring a bunch of our colleagues. Guess artificial additives aren't 110% beneficial after all. Don't tell Auntie. Weird interchange. Had kind of a weird interchange with Ormsby today. Am I saying that right? O-R-M-S-B-Y. Ormsby. Okay. After our morning assembly, he made a remark about how he once accidentally ordered a sample sent for testing in the Pan-Pharmacon V walk-in industrial microwave. Like, instead of the spectrometer it was meant, how it literally blew up in someone's face, but then a rival's signature somehow replaced his on a work order. It's not a mistake, he said, if someone else takes the blame. I don't know. I guess he's the boss. Instead of worrying, I should probably be taking notes. But if any of the dangerous substances we're working with somehow get loose, I bet I'll know who to blame. Anyway, I informed him about the field team's findings and your conclusions about the Rap's aggressiveness. Seems real excited about it, actually. Like he just heard news about a promotion. Been weirdly lingering around the microwave ever since. Made up persona. You're actually the 4th lab tech he's told that story to. It might make you wonder how someone so incompetent can be so skilled at covering their tracks. But if you can't be one, you need to be the other one around here. The key to detailing with Ormsby is realizing that he's a complete fraud. That title, totally of his own devising. That's not unheard of. It's like the standard operating procedure among management, actually. For now, we're stuck with him. Just nod and smile till his inevitable replacement arrives. And yeah, learn what you can in the meantime. I wonder if that's who's behind the glass here.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well.
Designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of the chamber.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You want me as your new assistant? Employees here don't seem to survive all that long.
Yes. Tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
How exactly did you end up trapped in here?
Whole thing was ghastly.
There.
One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination.
What's the purpose of your research?
Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
Huh. By some measure, anyways. If you ignore all the death and murder, I guess.
I mean, only judged by that narrow frame of reference. An auspicious start by certain ways of thinking, which I hardly share. I care about my staff so much. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Didn't you hear? I murdered practically everybody.
Aha, thought so. Sometimes with screaming, it can be difficult to discern intent, like, being killed can be so close to,
I'm running amok.
Shame. The staff and I all had such good chemistry together. Suppose it couldn't be helped, though.
Did you?
What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our research as a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
I'm sure your subordinates find that attitude quite inspiring.
As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Regarding what we need, well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Doubtlessly.
Oh, dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Sorry, I barely know my tibia from my fibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
I'd still like to know more about your program.
Oh, my favorite topic. By all means, fire away.
As product envisioner, you make all the big creative decisions around here, yes?
Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Our humble research team works to deliver. Anything else before we set to it?
No, where do we start?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
Oh, looks like I might have already found them. I collected all the findings from the expedition.
Oh, exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left to gather, then. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire.
So northwest. I'll be
Once
off
we
then.
have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I think I killed them all already.